Crypto lovers and enthusiasts, what up? Happy Friday, TGIF. Today we're going to look at one token. The name of this token is called WADSPay. I am invested in it. It's full complete profit for me, and recently I had been playing with the idea of selling WADSPay, and I'll tell you why I didn't sell on the other side of this. We're going to review it just slightly, give you the broad strokes on this crypto gem that I believe can do, and quite a few people in the community can do at least 100x. And so without further ado, let's do this. Okay, WADSPay. In my Spanish channel, I've talked about this coin, but a while back, and since then, I haven't. I'm talking like at the beginning of the year, maybe, or before that. The token is interesting. It's in payments. It's in payments, and they're focused in on part of the world, Africa, Middle East. Yeah, Africa, Middle East, Asia, where their focus is at, which is good. You want to have some type of exposure to that, to a project that's in that area, right? You want to have exposure to different parts of the world, obviously, not just in the U.S., not just in LATAM or Europe or whatever. You know, there's money all over, so you do want to have some exposure, and these guys focusing there on payments is actually a good thing. Now, it's a low cap gem, obviously. The market cap is 8.7 according to coin market cap, but this is incorrect because it says 50% of the full supply is in circulation, but that's not true, right? Let's look at that a little bit more. It's at a penny, right? It's at a penny. The actual market cap is actually fully diluted. It's at 17.5 million because in actuality, all of the supply is already in circulation. And that actually caused some FUD a few months back, where people were like, "Oh, we thought only 50% was in supply," and well, no, actually, it wasn't. 100% of it is in circulation, and people didn't like that, so that caused people to FUD it. Also, there was some other FUD about them having a partnership with MasterCard, and apparently some people were like, "Oh, that isn't true. So WADSPay is a scam." In actuality, they backed up. I think they went to court over something that one pundit said about them, creating some FUD, and they won. So they're not a scam. I do watch them because I am invested in it. We'll talk about the community in a second, but let's look up WADSPay real quick. This is the community. This is an unofficial one. Okay, this is an unofficial chat. But they have some good information regarding WADSPay, and you can chat with people, other investors. Now, WADSPay itself, their official Telegram, you can't chat in there. They just have their announcements, and they put on a lot of announcements. They do a lot of AMAs. They have a huge group of people working on this project, trying to get traction on it, right? And we'll look at the chart in a quick second, but the people behind it seem to be very smart. There's a bunch of them, and I guess their head guy did have experience in either, I think it was MasterCard or something, like 15 years plus of experience. So he has connections there. All right. So if any token can kind of game the whole payments market, it could be WADSPay, guys. And they're also working on CBDCs with other entities, governments, to see if they can get traction there. So they are multifaceted in that regard of what they're trying to do, but their focus is payments, and their scope is payments, and I guess stuff on the periphery of payments. All right. So it's an interesting one. To get exposure to that, I think is necessary. And now to my particular case, I have like 89,000 tokens for free, basically, because I already took my initial investment out, and that was what was left. It's basically a small bag, but if this thing can go to $1, that would be like 89 grand for free, right? And I'm thinking now, waiting to see if the price of WADSPay will go down a little bit. Let's look at the chart, okay? Let's see, where is it? Because I have seen some FUD recently. I'm like, is this true? And that's why, to my story, that's why I thought about selling. But I'm like, let me go to the community, because it's always good to go to the community and ask what other investors are thinking, how they're seeing it. They're normally not going to lie to you, because if they're upset, they'll let you know. If they're not upset, they'll let you know too. And so look at this chart, guys. Does this look like a scam company? I mean, the chart looks pretty bullish. Higher highs from August, September 22. Higher highs. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And then recently, right, around August of 2023, we did drop, right? Maybe this was some FUD or something, and I'm not sure exactly what it would be, but bounced. And now, again, repeating this, almost like a little fractal of it, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low on the way up. Maybe we'll meet some resistance here at just slightly under two pennies. But if that's the case, maybe we drop back down here and start doing something like that. Who knows? But I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna wait to see if we do drop, because the market could drop as well. I don't foresee a huge drop, but I mean, I could see some drop and maybe some final opportunities to pick up cheap cryptos, cheap projects. Relatively cheap compared to where they should be, undervalued projects. Okay, and this is one of them that's undervalued. Now, when I was chatting in this unofficial group, they made a lot of mentions to a few different things about the FUD and everything, and they said, okay, this was FUD, and this is what WadsPay did regarding their supposed relationship with MasterCard, and it hasn't been disproven. They have some relationship with some very big entity. They haven't disclosed it yet. They're coming out with their own blockchain as well. So there's a lot of things in the pipeline that are going for WadsPay, and this is what these guys in this chat told me. Right? They're extremely bullish. One guy said he thought WadsPay can go to 20 billion market cap. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Let's look at the coin perspective really quickly. Let's put in WadsPay and let's play with that. All right. WTK is the ticker. Put the whole thing in because it's full circulation. So the tokenomics are actually excellent. Okay, so this guy thinks it could go to 20 billion market cap, which is around here, would put the price at roughly around 20, between these two, roughly around $20. And it would be 1,000x, 1,000x, which is really, really good. That's giving me some pause too. I'm like, imagine if it can reach that. Imagine if I had if I could put short money on there and have 100,000, easily what the community believes they can get to a billion based on what they're trying to do and how they're doing and how they're going about their business. And that would be a 58x. It wouldn't be bad. It would be $1. So, right now it's a few grand to get 100,000 tokens, right? And it could turn to potentially $1 minimum, right? As far as the community sees it. So I mean, that's pretty good. And imagine if it can get to 20 billion market cap. On 100,000, on an investment of a few thousand, you're making some really, really, really good gains. So, $25 price. Where is it currently? Less than 2 pennies. 0.01758. You can buy it in Bitrue. You can buy it on Bitmart. I have it on Bitmart. I think it's a good project, and after doing some research again, deciding if I did want it to just dump and put that free money on other projects, I decided against it because I think WadsPay does have a bright future, and the FUD is that's been spewed about this token is unfounded, and if you look on Twitter, right, and you just put WTK here, you'll see, let me do it again, WTK, you'll see that people still are talking about this project. All right, 4 hours ago, this person right here mentioned, already has a list of 100,000, 100x picks, WadsPay being one of them. She has a few other ones. WadsPay and Jordan, apparently some type of connection with Jordan, the country, not Jordan, the whoever, Mike Jordan, I guess. WadsPay again, talking right here. This is one of their, senior VP. They have quite a few executives mentioning WadsPay, talking about WadsPay, doing AMAs. They're extremely active. I wish they had an official Telegram, but can't, no project is perfect, and if that's the worst thing that about them, the worst knock about them, then this is a pretty damn good project. And as you can see, you know, people talk about WatsPay at 13 hours ago, 11 hours ago. All right, here this guy's talking about a breakdown of WatsPay. Let's look at it real quick because we still have some time. WatsPay chains goes live, so they're waiting on the chain to go live. This guy believes the price could easily get to I think $1 by the end of the year. He said, would I be surprised if 100 to 200 million market cap by the end of the year? And remember, we're at what, 17 million market cap, so that would be some pretty good gains. Now, who knows? Obviously, this is still all speculation, but that's what we're doing here in crypto. You're speculating, right? So it's interesting, and again, relevance. People are talking and mentioning WatsPay. Maybe not the YouTubers, you know, but that doesn't mean anything. Crypto Twitter is an interesting place, and there's a lot of good information here as well. If you didn't know, now you do. All right, so that's WatsPay in a nutshell. I'm gonna keep my like I mentioned, I'm gonna keep my position, and I might add to it in these coming months, maybe at the end of this month or soon, right? Hopefully definitely before the halving, if I decide to do it. And if I do decide to do it, obviously I'll let you know. I will say that I did buy today. I bought some more Landshare. Landshare is a real world asset play, and I added some more because I want to get to a number of holdings, and I'm close. I'm just very, very close. But I'm going to see. And plus, it's also at a pretty good price, 50 cents when I bought it. It's a good project, so you should take a look at it as well. All right, but we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you very much. If you can, leave a comment. Let me know. Do you know WatsPay? Have you looked at it before? Do you hold WatsPay? What do you think of WatsPay? Leave a comment down there if you can. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, like and subscribe so you can get and click that notification bell so you can get notified of videos that come out. I do videos Monday through Friday. All right, so just so you know. All right, guys, have yourselves a great weekend. We'll talk later. Peace.